So, di ba, usually naman yung mga merchants nag-e-exist both with Shopee and Lazada. And most of the time, halos parehas lang naman din yung pricing nila. So ngayon, dahil meron akong SPay Later and meron din akong Last Pay Later, alin sa dalawa ang mas okay gamitin? Ang merong mas okay na interest at saka mas malaking credit limit or mas accessible sa mga tao. So samahan nyo, pag-usapan natin yan, ang SPay Later versus Last Pay Later. So sit back and let's discuss coming right up. Hi guys, this is Pat and you're in Pat Quintos Review TV. So if you're new here in my channel, I do reviews about entrepreneurship, small business, and personal finance na meron akong experience at ginawa ko na yan ng videos and playlists na makita nyo dito sa taas. At kung bago kayo dito sa channel ko, you may want to consider subscribing to my channel. So i-announce natin yung winner natin for October. So nag-pick ako ng top 3 winner for October. Top 3 to kasi yung first winner, siya talaga yung winner natin. And meron siyang 3 days to contact me and reply para i-claim ang prize. Tapos, pag nag-expire ang 3 days, mag-move on naman tayo dun sa second runner-up natin hanggang sa third runner-up. So again, congratulations! Ito na nga yung dilemma ko, or naging dilemma ko. Meron akong SPay Later, and then meron din akong Last Pay Later, and then meron akong kailangang bilhin na gamit. Nagtingin nga ako sa Shopee and then sa Lazada, and nakita ko yung seller na yon ay nag-e-exist sa parehas na platform. When it comes to pricing, halos parehas lang naman din sila. But, ang kailangan nating malaman is sino ba ang mas okay gamitin? Si SPay Later ba o si Last Pay Later? So, kailangan natin malaman at mag-calculate ng interest rate ng bawat isa. Okay, so kung makikita nyo, sa SPay Later, meron akong 40,000 na credit limit. With Last Pay Later, meron naman akong credit limit na 15,000. Hindi tumataas yung base na credit limit ko with Last Pay Later kasi hindi ko naman pa siya nagagamit. Si Shopee naman, most of my orders are coming from Shopee. Kaya kahit hindi ko masyadong ginagamit ang SPay Later ko, nag-i-increase ang aking SPay Later credit limit. Kung gusto nyo mag-increase talaga ang credit limit nyo with SPay Later or Last Pay Later, then you have to use yung platform nila. Hindi naman necessarily kailangan na mag-Last Pay Later ka. Yung paggamit mo lang ng platform na Lazada, when it comes to your online orders, is already an activity indicator para sa lending institution na yan. And same thing din naman yan with Shopee. First and foremost, tanungin natin, sino ba nagmamanage ng SPay Later at saka ng Last Pay Later? With SPay Later, ang naghahawak or nag-finance ng credit limit natin dyan ay si C-Money Incorporated. It's another company apart from C-Bank, kay Shopee, and kay C-Limited. So, parang sister company nila. Let's go to Lazada naman. Si Lazada, hindi siya actually sister company, but more on a partner lending institution. So, if I'm not mistaken, previously naghahawak ng Last Pay Later ay si Atome, but yun din ang pagkakalam ko. Pero now, nakita ko, si Akulaku na pala. So, if you're not familiar, Akulaku is an Indonesia-based company na meron na rin silang office here in the Philippines and other products na hindi nyo alam. Ito si Own Bank pala ay under ng Akulaku. Recently ko lang din nalaman yan. Let's move now sa one of the interesting part, which is the credit limit. So, na-mention ko na kanina na kailangan yung gamitin at least man lang yung app to show indication ng activity. That would be one of the basis na mag-increase ang credit limit nyo with SPay Later or with Last Pay Later. And syempre, dagdag na dyan, pag ginamit nyo yung SPay Later or Last Pay Later, it would increase yung activity nyo and would send the lending institution an indication na okay, pagbabayad nyo, ganyan, prompt payment nyo, may capacity to pay kayo, etc. And then, that's the time na i-increasean kayo ng credit limit. Okay, from time to time, lalo na kapag may promotion like 11/11, nagbibigay sila ng temporary increase in credit limit. Okay, eto na nga, yung interest rate. Saan ba mas murang gumamit o manghiram? So, ipapakita ko sa inyo itong comparison na gagawin ko. Ito sa Shopee ko, meron akong nakita na monitor stand with laptop trade desk mount, dual arm, fully adjustable mount na nagkakalaga ng 999 pesos. Kapag i-SPay Later natin to, ito yung magiging total cost ng bayarin natin and the interest. 1,037.96 minus 999 lalabas na 38.96 ang interest. 46.79 ang interest rate for 1 month. Sa 3 months naman, 371.96, 116.88, 46.79. Kung 6 months to pay, which is 205.46, 1,232.76, it would give us also around 46.79. So medyo consistent ang interest rate ni SPayLater. Okay, itry natin yung 12 months, which is 122.21, 1,466.52. It would give us the same interest rate of 46.80%. Okay, so punta naman tayo kay Lazada. So same item din and same merchant, also same price lang naman din. But this time kasi, nakasama na ang shipping cost or ang delivery fee sa installment price. So, ito siya. Ayan, kung makikita nyo. And then, click natin yung installment. So, makikita nyo dito na merong 1 month pay later and nagkakahalaga siya ng 1,063.50. Pero kung nakita nyo kanina, 999 lang din siya nung na-add to cart natin. Tapos, itong 1 month to pay, ang nakalagay dito, 0% interest. So, wala tayong babayarang dagdag. Only the amount of the item and the shipping fee. Meron tayong at most na 30 days para bayaran itong hihiramin natin kay SPayLater. Pag 3 months naman ang pipiliin natin, that's 395.98 pesos times 3, 1,187.94 ang total na babayaran natin, and then ang total interest na binayaran natin dyan ay 124.44 pesos. Kung kukunin natin ang interest rate niyan, makukuha natin ang 46.80%. So, halos the same siya with Shopee. Now, for the 6 months, 218.73 times 6, magiging 1,312.38 ang total repayment natin. Meron siyang nagkakalaga ng 248.88 pesos na interest for 6 months, and which would translate also to an interest rate of 46.80%. For 9 months, 159.65 times 9, it would give us 1,436.85. And then, kukunin natin kung magkano yung total na binayaran nating interest for 9 months. That's 373.35. Kung kukunin natin ang interest rate niyan, it would also be a 46.80%. Okay, so ang pinagkaibahan lang nito ni Lazada with SPayLater is in terms of the tenure naman niya. Like itong item na pinakita ko sa inyo, kay Lazada hanggang 9 months lang siya. While kay SPayLater o kay Shopee, kahit na maliit na amount, kaya siya mag 12 months to pay with the same interest rate. Kay Lazada naman, pwede rin naman siya maging 12 months, but may amount na required na ma-meet bago ka makapag-installment ng 12 months. Let's illustrate naman yung SPayLater and SPayLater sa mga na-discuss na natin. Unang-una na sa lahat dyan, ang credit card na nasa 36% per annum, ang GLoan na nasa 37.09% per annum, and ito na ang pangatlo natin, which is si SPayLater and SPayLater na nasa 46.80% per annum. Pumapang-apat na si BillEase na nasa 53.6% per annum, at pang-lima si Atomicash na nasa 72% per annum. Nandiyan din naman ang mga Indian nationals na nasa 120% per annum, and ang pinakamataas na na-review natin, which is si Cashalo, nasa 200+% per annum. So now na nakita natin ang comparison, what's our conclusion? So there are two things that I want to highlight. One is the credit limit, and the other one is the interest rate. If you are after sa higher credit limit, then si SPayLater kaya niya magbigay ng as much as 50,000 credit limit for SPayLater. Pangalawa is the interest rate. If you are after a lower interest rate, then si SPayLater is offering 0% interest rate for 1 month. So you may want to grab that opportunity na umutang kay SPayLater kasi wala namang interest. However, if you go for an installment for 3 to 12 months, then parehas lang sila ng interest rate ni SPayLater. Si SPayLater naman, pag ginamit mo, automatic na may interest na kagad na 46.79%. However, available naman lahat ng tenure na hanggang 12 months. So, kung nasa online shopping ka, then you may want to take the advantage ng review natin today. So, for our question of the day, so napag-usapan na natin ang online shopping, di ba? And hindi lang naman maliliit na amounts ang nandyan sa online shopping. Merong malalaking amount. Katulad ng pagbibili ka ng laptop, ng cellphone, di ba? Syempre, with trusted platforms like Shopee or Lazada. So, how confident are you na maglabas ng pera ng ganung kalaki sa online shopping? Yan ang pag-usapan natin. Let me know sa comment section sa baba. I want to know yung yung level of confidence nyo when it comes to online shopping. So, make sure na meron kayong hashtag road to 75k subs sa mga comments nyo para may chance kayong manalo sa ating cellphone giveaway for the month of November. And also, huwag syempre kalimutan na mag-like and subscribe dito sa aking channel. So, yun lang muna po for today's video, guys. But before we end this video, mag-shoutout muna tayo at shoutout kay. So, shoutout kay ToddyJ10_official. Sabi niya, nakakatulong po talaga ang mga infos of your videos, Pat. Sobrang thank you. So, para kay ToddyJ10official, maraming salamat po sa pag-appreciate ng mga videos or mga information na sinishare ko sa inyo. Maraming salamat po. So, yun lang po muna for today's video, guys. I hope you like this video. Leave a thumbs up, and if not, wala nang problema dyan, but continue to support me by subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and also the bell button sa tabi ng subscribe para makareceive kayo ng latest notification sa lahat ng upload ko. Again, guys, this is Pat Quinto, and you're in Pat Quinto's Review TV. Bye-bye!